Hello there, my name is Alexia. I'm a mental health and mind body therapist. Today, I want to share with you 5 reasons why you should consider quitting your job. Why you should either quit your job or at least consider it. So, let's get right into it. The first reason is if your job is impacting your mental and emotional well being. So that could, for an example, that could mean maybe your job is causing you a lot of stress. Your job is causing you to have anxiety symptoms, depression symptoms. Maybe at your job, you are surrounded by toxic people and it is just draining you emotionally and it's just not good for your mental health. So that is one reason why you maybe should consider quitting your job. The next reason is if your job is causing you to have physical health symptoms. So if your job is impacting your physical health in a negative way. So this could be maybe your job has a lot of physical constraints and you're not able to meet those responsibilities. Or it could be maybe you're so stressed out mentally and emotionally that those symptoms are turning into physical symptoms in your body. So maybe your job has caused you to have migraines or headaches, or maybe you already have an underlying condition. Maybe you have, I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe you have like a heart condition and your job is causing your health to get worse. So definitely, if your job is causing you to have physical health symptoms, you definitely should quit your job. The next reason why you maybe should consider quitting your job is if your job is causing you to lose sleep. And this goes back to reason number 1. And these are not in any particular type of order. I just want to say that I think they're all very important. But if your job is causing you to lose sleep, that is an indicator that your peace is being disrupted. If let's say you're not able to sleep all through the night, or you're thinking about your work at night and you literally are not able to sleep and your sleep is being disrupted, you definitely should consider quitting your job if you can't even sleep while you're doing this job. The next reason why you maybe should consider quitting your job is if you feel it in your gut. Oftentimes, we go to everyone for answers. We seek out people like me, therapists. We seek out our friends, our family members on what we should do. I'm having these issues at my job. What should I do? If you are feeling in your gut that this may not be right for you anymore, that it's no longer a good fit, you know it in your gut. So trust your gut, listen to your gut, honor yourself, listen to yourself. So that's another reason why you should consider quitting your job. If you feel deep down in your core, I need to leave this place, maybe you should quit your job. The next reason, if your job is keeping you from your purpose or it's keeping you from being fully committed to your purpose, that's another reason why you should quit your job. So this means, and of course, we talk a lot about purpose, but purpose is a journey. You don't just arrive there like you would go to a gas station up the street. Your purpose is a journey. So that's not to say that every job that you have is gonna be purposeful and it's gonna be exactly what you want to do. Can you stop disrupting me? What are you doing in here? I'm doing a real video. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So where was I? What were we talking about? Okay, so if your job is getting in the way of, okay, I know what I was saying. So it's not to say that every job that you have is going to be a purposeful job and it's going to be exactly what you want to do and it's going to bring you so much happiness and fulfillment and a lot of money. It's not to say that. But if you feel like, you know what, it's time for me to live in my purpose, it's time for me to be in my purpose. And if your job is getting in the way of you having a life that is fulfilling and happy and peaceful and it brings you health, if your job is in the way of what you ultimately want to do, that is another reason why you should consider your job. But I want to say that's not to say that you're not going to have jobs that ultimately I think all jobs serve our purpose. So those are my 5 tips. I would love to hear more of your tips. I was inspired to talk about this because recently I went through a time in my life where I had to do a career shift. I got fired from my previous job and it was really a blessing. Before I got fired, the day before I really thought about quitting, but I didn't. So, yeah. So I was inspired to talk about that because I recently went through this myself. And also, I have a friend that recently went through the same thing where she had to make a big decision. And she wasn't like me where my job was pulled from under me and I had to say, "Oh my goodness, like this was a blessing." But she had to make the decision to quit her job and her life has been better and my life has been better too. I lost my job on a Tuesday and I literally had a job offer by Saturday. And since then, I am just very grateful. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing something that's really fulfilling. I was able to start my own business. Like I just feel so grateful. So it's important to me to have this conversation with you all because I know other people are going through this. So I hope this was helpful. Again, my name is Alexia. I'm a mind body therapist. I would love to hear your tips. I shared my 5 tips on why you should quit your job, but I would love to hear your thoughts, your comments. I would love to hear your tips on when you should quit a job, or I would love to hear your experiences of like what's going on with you and like why are you watching this video? Why are you thinking about quitting your job? So, yeah, I want to just extend love and grace to you and let you know that ultimately everything is going to be okay. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. Make sure you are honoring yourself, your mind, your body, and your purpose. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time, and I will see you on the next video.